What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video here on fantasyfootballscout.co.uk. Today we're having a look at game week 34, the biggest double game week we have left this season, and we're having a look at a free hit draft. Those of you with your free hit left, a lot of you will be looking to play it this week, and even if you're not, today we're going to have a look at what an optimal starting lineup would look going into this double game week. Before we dive into it, if you haven't already, make sure you like the video and make sure you have subscribed as well. So looking at what a free hit would look like, we're going to start in goal, and we've gone with Ederson as our starting goalkeeper. He's the most nailed way into that Manchester City defence to start both games. Plus, the Manchester City defenders don't really have that much attacking threat, and there are better defenders with more upside that we can be picking in those positions, but we do still want to be covering that Manchester City defence with Fulham and West Ham in their double game week. So Ederson is in there. The backup goalkeeper we've got is Iverson. Don't plan on playing him. Don't plan on needing him. He is just to sit on your bench going into game week 34. So Ederson, the starting keeper. If you have a little bit more money and want to upgrade Iverson to the likes of Leno or Fabianski to sit on your bench, then go for it. But I was quite tight on money when making this draft. Moving into defence, the two bench defenders that we've got are Vladimir Coufal and Lindelof. Both are cheap, 4.1 million for Lindelof and 4.0 million for Coufal to fill your bench on this game week 34 free hit. They're nice options. They're not necessarily that explosive, but they both have doubles. They can cover your bench. And again, if you're on free hit, you probably aren't going to end up needing your bench that much, to be honest, or needing it at all, to be honest. So happy with those two to just be cheap options that can sit on your bench for, very affordable prices. But the three defenders that we're going to go with, first of all, probably no surprise here that it is Trent Alexander-Arnold. We have that Liverpool defence. They have Tottenham at home and Fulham at home, two home fixtures, so maybe one clean sheet across the both, but then we know the attacking threat that Trent has shown over the past couple of game weeks. When he's moved into that midfield position, he does look really good. Much improved, I think, to maybe what we saw from him early in the season, where he really wasn't worth the price tag that we were paying for him. Next to him, we have gone with Diego Dalot as our Manchester United cover over going with Luke Shaw. Dalot looks like he's playing right back, whereas Luke Shaw is in at centre back. Luke Shaw might get one game at left back if Maguire comes in. However, Malacia might be getting minutes. Wan-Bissaka as well might be getting minutes at right back with Dalot going to left back. I think Dalot for me is the most nailed of those wing backs or those full backs at Manchester United at the moment. Aston Villa at Brighton is not the best double game week for Manchester United from a defensive point of view, but I'm still happy enough to have one of their options in this draft. And finally, we are covering the Brighton defence with Wolves at home and Manchester United in their game week 34 double game week. It is a Stupinan. It is the wing back. We might want to have a quick look on who starts in their game week 33 fixture against Nottingham Forest, because there is rumours a bit of rotation coming for Brighton, but hopefully he starts that one and hopefully he's fine to start both in the double as well. The attacking threat, the clean sheet potential that all three of the defenders that we've got here have, I like this as a back three. This draft then plays five midfielders, so it is a 3-5-2. The midfield two from Brighton we've got is Matoma and Solly March. We've gone with Matoma and March over McAllister just because we're unsure exactly where McAllister's going to play. If he ends up playing in that 10 position, he becomes a great asset again, but enough of the time he is dropping into that deeper role, which then leaves Matoma and March to be the best two other Brighton midfielders that I would want to go with. Again, if you fancy McAllister playing that 10 role, great, you can take Solly March out, for example, take Matoma out. It's very difficult to predict those Brighton midfielders and who's ending up scoring points. But for me, at the moment, because of the McAllister positioning, I've gone with March, I've gone with Matoma, with Wolves and Manchester United in their double. We do have another Manchester United asset, and that is Marcus Rashford. It looks like Bruno Fernandes isn't necessarily going to be back fit, if he's going to be fully fit for the game week 33 fixture or being back in game week 34. However, this draft doesn't even have the money in to go up from Fernandes in for Rashford if you wanted to anyway, but I think we can all agree that Fernandes is probably a worse option than Marcus Rashford at the moment. Rashford does look like he's playing with a little bit of a knock, so that is a bit of concern. He's never as good when he does play like this. We've seen it before under previous managers, but hopefully he can get something in this double game week for you on free hit, or any of us with him as well. Next up in midfield, we have a bit of a differential, and this is a differential that I think the free hit can try and target, and that is Kevin De Bruyne. A lot of people will have the likes of Bruno Fernandes or Jack Grealish in this position and not being able to afford to go up to De Bruyne or not wanting him longer term. However, his performances recently have been really good. We're seeing the KDB of old, the KDB of FPL Gold returning a little bit. The assists, the goals, less so, but a lot of assists coming in with Haaland scoring those goals. Fulham and West Ham are two fixtures that we'd expect Manchester City to score a reasonable amount of goals in, so De Bruyne is in here. Again, just one of those ways that the free hit can differentiate itself from those not playing the chip. And then finally, midfielder is Mo Salah. He is the man of the moment. He is the flavour of the moment outside Erling Haaland, the one premium that a lot of people are looking to buy into their FPL teams this week. Tottenham at home, Fulham at home. Again, 2 fixtures at Anfield where Liverpool do tend to perform better. Also looking like one of the most nailed options in that Liverpool attack, with rotation hitting some of the others, the early subs hitting early others. You've got to have a bit of assurance that maybe Mo Salah is going to be the most nailed and play the most minutes as well. And then finally up front, Greenwood is the one who's just going to sit on your bench, third on your bench, because he's not going to get any minutes. But the 2 forwards we've got, of course, Erling Haaland is in there. No doubt about that he's going to be on all of your free hits, unless you're going completely against the grain. But even then, I'd still pick Erling Haaland. He's going to be the captain in this draft as well. And to partner him, we've gone with Diego Jota. Now, you might want to see the Liverpool lineup in game week 33. Do we think Darwin might start one in the double? But it looks like Jota is first choice on that left-hand side. He's scoring goals. He's looking really good, back to his sort of previous best before he did go and get injured. So he completes the Liverpool triple up in this free hit draft. It's a 3-5-2. We've got Edison in goal, Trent, Dalot, Estupiñán in defence, Salah, Kevin De Bruyne, Marcus Rashford, Matoma and Solly March, with Haaland and Diego Jota up front. Captaincy on Erling Haaland, vice captaincy likely to be on Mo Salah, although I don't think anyone is going to need their vice captaincy this week. Let me know what you think. Would you change anything? Any of you not on free hit that actually got a draft that's very similar to this? Leave it all in the comment section down below. Thank you all so much for watching. Good luck in the remainder of Game Week 33. Good luck in Game Week 34 when it does roll around. Like and subscribe before you go, and I'll be back again next week.